Hey, it's my Tackett here. There we go. Well, it's just been like a week, 6 days since the election, and already Obama's on the good rampage, I say. Yes, he is, ladies and gentlemen. First, he bombed Yemen. Well, to be now, I know people are like, well, he was trying to get terrorists. Alright, but still, it just seems like the guy's gonna make George Bush like Jimmy Carter by the time he gets done. And now it turns out that Obama may be making a grand betrayal. I mean, deal with some moderate Democrats who are going to draft a. This is just speculation. I hope it turns out to be false. Please, Obama, tell me that this is false. A draft of a budget that would deeply cut Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, and only raise taxes some. Yeah, this is what we got 62, almost 63 million people that voted for this guy. I was one of the people who voted for him in 2008, and boy, do I regret that vote. I know people are like, well, Michael, he has to make compromises and stuff. You shouldn't compromise on people's lives. There are people who this is the only income they have is Social Security, and they get their medicine through Medicare and stuff, and sometimes they need food stamps and stuff to eat, survive, pay their rent, pay their bills. It's not it's a necessity thing for these people. And people are like, well, let them privatize it. Yeah, that basically means that you give it to in dividend stock, bonds, and things like that. All right, well, what if the market went crashing down? Always does. The market is just the market. It's going to go up and it's going to go down. And when that goes down, that money that you put into it is going to go bap, gone, instead of the government keeping it for you. And then you end up getting it for the rest of your life. If Obama wanted to cut out some of the waste that was in Medicare and Social Security and the things that we may do to improve them, fine. But that's not what this is about. This is about the Wall Street bureaucrats and fat cats getting their way with anything they want. It's okay for their people to take it, because Ayn Rand rallied against it her whole life, took it. Frederick von Hayek rallied against it, took it, with the help of Koch brothers. So, believe me, this is pathetic. Obama, you should not even be entertaining this idea. Here's how you should pay for. Yeah, sorry, I hate when that happens to me. Here's how you should pay for the budget. I would get John Boehner, get him in there, make his face turn 5 more shades of orange by yelling at him so much, telling him, look, you're not going to drive this economy off the cliff. Because if we make these cuts, the economy is just going to go right back into a recession. But that's the plan. With these bastards, it really is. John Boehner is evil. He's the devil. End of story. Anyway, you get him in there. You raise taxes back up to 60, 70%. Yeah. Back when Nixon, Ford, Carter, and them, and Reagan was 50%. Back when they were president, remember? Yeah. Except for Carter, the others I named were Republicans. And get in there and cut defense. Cut it. Get out of those wars. Get our troops home. You cut down on the wars, you cut down on the military spending. We wouldn't need to spend so much. Like I said, raise taxes. Okay, if you want to get rid of, if there is a little bit of waste and fraud in Medicare and Social, if there is, check it up and down, and then get rid of that and use it better. Keep the money flowing in, but just, give people more benefits, I say. Just get rid of, and make sure that it's done right. Get rid of the loopholes, rewrite the tax code, no loopholes at all, get rid of them. This should not even be entertained. Anyway, there are other things that you can do besides just cut entitlement programs, which is exactly what Boehner and the rest of these bastards want. I said I was going to be more civil than I am, but I'm not going to be more civil to people who want to gut programs that could hurt really sick and really poor people. There's a new saying I got. The ultra-rich Republicans who give in, like John Boehner and them, they want to make worker slaves out of the poor, and they want the sick to die. Oh, I forgot. Here's what we need to do. Since Obama may or may not be willing to fight for us, look at his track record. It's up to you, America. It is. We like to blame the guy, we like to blame other people. But maybe we should blame ourselves. We're the ones who vote for these people. We're the ones who just sit back, and we run up debt, and oh yeah, the banks are to blame, I know. But we didn't have to take out a loan for, boats and everything, now do we? No. And you keep voting in these Republicans, you let them redistrict everything, you just let them sit back and, do what they want because you believe in balanced government. Yeah. These are dangerous people. The Democrats actually got more votes in the House, they did, than what the Republicans did. They just couldn't win because of all the gerrymandering that went on with the, House races and stuff. So, if you want things to change, get involved. Call your congressman, call your senator, write the president. Do whatever you can. Let them know that there will be a consequence if this is passed. If this law is passed, and to be more civil, when people's lives are in the balance, boy, I get really upset, I do. But when people, you get involved, you do this. You tell Obama, look, we voted for you for 16 years of Bush. 8 years of Bush was bad enough. But it seems like it hasn't ended. I mean, I know he's done some really good stuff, but Obama, you need to get a backbone, dude. But if you don't, then the American people need to put you and Boehner and the rest of you senators, lollygaggers, Democrats, Republicans, all of you that won't do nothing, you need to put them in line, folks. You need to call them and say, don't you dare cut my Social Security, my Medicare, my Medicaid. If you do, I won't vote for you. When the vote is cast, every person, every Democrat, Republican, it don't matter, Libertarian, Independent, who votes for this law, I will post a link to the people who say yes and no. The people who voted yes on this bill, don't vote for them, get them out. The people who voted no, vote for them. That's it. It's up to us. You want this country to change, you have to do it. Just relying on a president or whatever to lead you ain't going to do nothing, folks. It's just not going to do a damn thing. Because money is too much into politics. If we could get Citizens United overturned, that would help. But right now, the politicians are not going to do our bidding because they're bought off by corporate interest. End of story. Get it together, America. Let's kick their ass in gear.